My athlete Ryan here just hit a 5, 6, and 7 rep PR with 240 kilos here, or 529 pounds. So his training has gone pretty well after making some changes this past block. But his training wasn't really going poorly beforehand, it just wasn't going anywhere. The way that you're able to gauge if powerlifting training is going well is if you're able to consistently perform within expectations on a week-to-week basis. Then since that consistency is established, then you'll see progress medium and long term. However, that consistency was established in Ryan's training, but we weren't seeing those medium to long term returns that were at a satisfactory rate. Now, I'd say 90% of the times that you're going to make a significant change to an athlete's programming, it is because they're either detraining or they're overly fatigued. However, this is the 10% of the time where Ryan truly just wasn't really going anywhere with training despite that consistency being there. Now, since Ryan's training wasn't really going poorly, I could have just simply written off his requests that something needs to change with the programming as impatience. Or I could have just told him something like, you got to trust the process. However, I realized that Ryan wasn't getting what he wanted out of training and that he has more potential than what he was showing. So in this case, I heard him out. I conducted a bit of investigation. I asked him a series of questions to gather relevant information that will truly help me understand how his body responds to training. And the results are undeniable, right? Multiple rep PR, and this is just the most explosive Ryan has moved this weight. So this is just kind of a little bit of a case study to show that, to not write off, an athlete's concerns, and that there are situations where, you should significantly change their programming even if there's nothing really going wrong with it. They're not experiencing any sort of stark detraining or stark fatigue.